My primary role is to facilitate the preparation of the concept reports that are coming from our consulting engineering firm, Stantec, who was hired by the Maumee Watershed Conservancy District to review the proposals that came from the Corps of Engineers to see, number one, if those proposed plans would be effective, and if not effective, to provide some alternatives. So I basically make sure that things are moving forward in the proper progression and offer technical advice to the Conservancy District Board of Directors as they move forward. Sure. It probably helps to go back with a little bit of history. The project with the Corps of Engineers was originally started back in 2006, before the 2007 flood. The city of Findlay and the village of Ottawa, Ohio, approached the Corps of Engineers to see if they could find a solution to the flooding problems both in Findlay and Ottawa. That remained a project between the city of Findlay and the village of Ottawa till 2009, when the Hancock County voters passed a 0.25% sales tax for flood mitigation. And at that point in time, the city of Findlay dropped off as a local project sponsor, and Hancock County Commissioners became the local project sponsor because of the funding mechanism that had been provided by the sales tax. In 2012, the Village of Ottawa received an $8 million grant from the state of Ohio to proceed with the projects that had been recommended in the village, so they also dropped off from the process, and they're moving forward with getting their projects completed. So the Hancock County Commissioners have remained with the Corps until last year, at which point in time it became apparent that our projects were not going to receive federal funding to support the projects, and the Commissioners made the decision to approach the Maumee Watershed Conservancy District to take over administration of the project. Conservancy districts were formed back after the 1913 flood in the state of Ohio. Their primary mission is just these types of projects, flood control, and provide a watershed-based approach to flood control mechanisms. The other opportunity that conservancy districts also have is they have a dominant power of eminent domain, which means that they can even authorize or approach railroads to make sure that the projects get completed and go through a court process to make sure that the projects can be completed. The county commissioners don't have those powers, so the control of the project or the administration of the project's been put into the conservancy district's hands, and that's the proper mechanism under current state law. The Farm Bureau has a vested interest in the project from the standpoint that most of the projects that are being proposed are in agricultural areas, so they certainly have concerns about how the agricultural properties will be impacted, and we have those same concerns. We know that there's going to be properties that are adversely impacted by the project, and we're cognizant of those concerns, and we're trying to minimize those impacts to the best of our ability.